Good evening and welcome to the first Outstanding Nuclear Engineering Awards Banquet. We are pleased that you have joined us for this event, which honors 3 outstanding alumni. My name is Anna Early. I'm from Cary, North Carolina, and I'm a senior in the School of Nuclear Engineering, and I'm proud to serve as a Nuclear Engineering Ambassador. I will be graduating from Purdue in December 2017. I have served as a College of Engineering Ambassador, as well as a member of our Naval ROTC Battalion. My nuclear engineering experience has helped me grow into a strong, passionate leader. Through being an ambassador, I have had the ability to share our school's growth with potential students, alumni, and my peers. Nuclear engineering has given me the opportunity to do research and share my passions for the nuclear field. By focusing on nuclear power, I've discovered that I want to be a nuclear officer in the Navy. This summer, I will go to Washington, D.C. to interview to be a nuclear officer, and then in October, I will find out if I will be on submarines or in the surface Navy. If I'm selected, I will be in an elite group of females serving in submarines. There are currently only 32 female officers, and one of the originals was a Purdue Nuclear Engineering Alumni, and I just can't wait to uphold her legacy in the Navy.
Good evening. My name is Andrew Adelsperger, and I'm from Peru, Indiana. I'm a senior and will graduate at the end of the semester. Since I've mostly concentrated on the power generation side of the discipline, the Purdue School of Nuclear Engineering has given me the amazing opportunity to gain experience in the power industry before I graduate by helping me to participate in the co-op program. I worked in the First Energy Core Design and Physics Support Group, as well as the Reactor and Systems Engineering groups at Davis-Besse Nuclear Power Plant during my co-op rotations. Out of everything I've done at Purdue, I truly believe co-oping has had the biggest impact on my career path and future plans. Thanks to the experience I gained during my co-op rotations, I recognized that I enjoyed the analysis side of nuclear engineering the most, and I was able to secure a job in AREVA's Nuclear Safety Analysis Group in Lynchburg, Virginia.
We ask you to now welcome Dr. Claude Cocchini. Dr. Cocchini is the interim head of the School of Nuclear Engineering, Associate Dean of Engineering of Academic Affairs, and is the Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Cocchini.
Thank you, Anna and Andrew, and good evening, everybody. I really want to welcome you. It's a thrill for me to be here tonight. And on behalf of our faculty, staff, and students, I want to thank you all for joining us for the inaugural 2017 Outstanding Nuclear Engineer, or what we started calling the ONE Award. So great to have you here. And I also want to recognize Andrew and Anna as representing our nuclear engineering students as their ambassadors. So let's give them a So tonight we come together to celebrate the significant contributions of our alumni as we present the first ONE Awards. The special event marks an important milestone in the history of our school. For more than 50 years, the School of Nuclear Engineering has provided a world-class education to men and women, equipping them to become leaders in their professions and society. This tradition of excellence continues today. There have been many exciting things happening in the school during the past year. Our faculty, staff, and students have been recognized for their accomplishments by Purdue, by national and international organizations, and receiving awards from the same organizations. We have hired new faculty, and we have completed the upgrade of the Purdue 1 nuclear reactor, the only nuclear reactor in Indiana. These achievements reflect on the distinction of the school and our commitment to making an impact not only at Purdue, but also in our communities around the globe. And our graduates have become true groundbreakers and outstanding leaders. So tonight, we gather to confer the designation of Outstanding Nuclear Engineer to 3 of these alumni: Dr. Terry Grimm, Dr. Robert Hill, and Captain James McCarthy Jr. Being here to celebrate them is a true honor for me and all of us here in this room. So our three recipients, and you're going to hear a lot more about them in a little bit, but after dinner, but they are individuals who have endeavored to contribute to the well-being in our state, the nation, and throughout the world. Their families, the school, the College of Engineering, and indeed all of Purdue are proud of their accomplishments. They truly embody what it means to be an outstanding nuclear engineer. And now, I'm very pleased to have our Dean Leah Jameson, the John A. Edwardson Dean of Engineering, and the Ransburg Distinguished Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering join us for this celebration. In her 10 years of serving as dean, the college has experienced exciting growth, innovation, and transformation. With her leadership, support, and encouragement, we continue to prepare outstanding nuclear engineers. So please join me in welcoming Dean Jameson.
Thank you, Claude, and good evening to all of you. I'm delighted to add my welcome on this very special occasion for the School of Nuclear Engineering and for the whole college. We're here for the first one awards. And as an electrical and computer engineer, I'm just going to say I'm jealous because electrical and computer engineering has awards in the OECE awards, which does not roll off the tongue anywhere near as well as one awards. This is about celebrating excellence of Purdue engineers who are making extraordinary contributions to nuclear engineering, to our profession, to the society. We are always, and as Claude said, this is, I've been dean for 10 years, I'm in my 11th and final year. I've had a lot of opportunity to get to know alums, to see the careers that shape and flow out of this Purdue education, and it is always inspiring to see what those careers look like. One of my favorite quotes is by Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And the honorees that we'll be hearing about tonight, I'm going to keep putting you off. You're going to hear about them later. Claude said later. I'm going to say later. But have indeed forged bright futures and achieved big dreams. And they inspire all of us in the College of Engineering to pursue excellence. We are continuing to shape the next generation of graduates who will use their Purdue engineering know-how to address the greatest challenges of our world. Anna and Andrew and the other students who are here, and I hope that you all have a chance to have some conversations with these wonderful, wonderful students as we honor our alums, but to think about who our future alums are going to be. As Claude said, the last decade has seen seminal changes in Purdue engineering, ambitious strategic growth, benchmarks over the past 5 years, year after year records for student enrollment, faculty size, research, successes, patents, licenses, startups, and in a word, to increase our capacity to have impact. We view our mission as preparing Purdue engineers for the future and for challenges perhaps that haven't even yet been identified, always with an eye focused on the vision that we articulated several years ago for the school, that we will be known for our impact on the world. And the School of Nuclear Engineering is an integral part, both of the rich heritage and the bright future for the college, and it's enjoying an exciting present as well. One example, Claude mentioned the recent relicensing of the Per-1 nuclear reactor through 2036, which feels really quite a long ways off. It is the first and only reactor in the state of Indiana, but it's not just the licensing that's exciting. Also in the works are technology advances in the instrumentation and controls for the reactor that will improve the high time data points for all facility data and improve the pedagogical framework for the next generation of nuclear engineers, because this is at its heart a teaching machine. As you know, Claude is our interim head. We are conducting a search for the next head of nuclear engineering. And we had multiple strong candidates who raised their hands from around the country saying, this is a job worth having. And we take that also as a mark of people seeing opportunity at Purdue and that this is a great opportunity. We hope, in the late stages of the search, so I encourage you to stay tuned because we think there will be an exciting future ahead as well when the new head gets here. This is also for me an opportunity to thank Claude for his exceptional service, dedication, initiative this year, and so my congratulations to Claude, my heartfelt thanks for taking on the mechanical engineering, nuclear engineering, but really, and I've known Claude as a long time as a superb leader, and so I just also want to take this opportunity to thank him and congratulate him for this year. So we have students, we have faculty, and we're honoring tonight 3 alumni. And an important part of the success of engineering at Purdue and of nuclear engineering at Purdue is our people. When our students go out to look for jobs and they go to companies who have an impression of Purdue, that impression is because of our alums. And so I want to thank you not only for the work you're being recognized tonight, but for carrying that banner of Purdue pride and Purdue excellence with you, because you are absolutely central to how the rest of the profession views Purdue. And it is a wonderful, wonderful legacy that you have created. So thank you for that, as well as for being here and allowing us to celebrate you this evening. We are grateful for the examples of all of those of you who have paved the way for excellence. The possibilities, the dreams, the impact of a Purdue engineering degree. And so I am delighted to add my congratulations to our 3 honorees, the first ever one award recipients, Dr. Terry Grimm, Dr. Robert Hill, and Captain James McCarthy, Jr. Congratulations to you, and we will hear more about them after dinner. Interesting career paths, great successes, depth and breadth of accomplishments. So please join me in congratulating them before we even get to know them well. So again, congratulations on this special evening. Thank you for the opportunity to be here to share it with you. And my thanks to the friendship and the honor that our alums bring to us, and also my thanks and congratulations and always heartfelt good wishes to the faculty and students who continue to make Purdue Nuclear Engineering a place that people want to be and who will have an impact on the world. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean Jamison, for joining our celebration of this important event. We appreciate your support and encouragement in recognizing our remarkable alumni. Please enjoy your meals. The awards ceremony will begin immediately following dinner. Dr. Garner's research interests include biomedical applications of pulsed power and plasmas, plasma physics, pulsed power, and high power microwaves, and theoretical biophysics. Dr. Garner currently serves as a commander in the U.S. Navy Reserves. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Garner.
Thank you, Andrew. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to introduce you to our 2017 Outstanding Nuclear Engineers. Our first recipient is Dr. Terry L. Grimm. Dr. Grimm received his Bachelor of Science degree with highest honors in nuclear engineering from Purdue University in 1987. He then attended the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he received his PhD in nuclear engineering and plasma physics. While working on his doctorate, he was a research assistant in the Coherent Electromagnetic Wave Generation Division of the Plasma Fusion Center of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, studying high-power, high-frequency microwave devices, gyrotrons, for electron cyclotron resonance heating of fusion plasmas. Dr. Grimm was a senior physicist and adjunct professor at the Michigan State University National Superconducting Cyclotron Laboratory. In early 2000, he established the Superconducting Radio Frequency Group at NSCL and supervised construction of infrastructure to develop, fabricate, and test numerous superconducting cavities. Dr. Grimm's research on superconducting particle accelerators for the Rare Isotope Accelerator involved the supervision and guidance of 10 staff members and 6 PhD students. His work on RIA laid the foundation for the $500 million facility for Rare Isotope Beams project that was recently cited at MSU. Prior to his research with MSU, Dr. Grimm was a physicist at the Department of Energy's Superconducting Super Collider Laboratory in Dallas, where he led a team that designed and tested the low-energy booster cavity and studied longitudinal beam dynamics. In 2005, Dr. Grimm founded NioWave to commercialize superconducting electron linear accelerators in fields as diverse as healthcare and national security. It has grown to be a world industrial leader in superconducting accelerator research. In 2008, the firm qualified as the second U.S. vendor for accelerating cavities for the International Linear Collider. In 2009, NioWave became the first private company in the world to design, fabricate, and test a superconducting electron injector. NioWave has grown to 50 employees and has received numerous awards, including being named among Michigan's 50 companies to watch in 2008. In 2010, Dr. Grimm received the IEEE Entrepreneurship Award in Applied Superconductivity. And the award citation for his outstanding research in applied superconductivity, his innovation and entrepreneurship, the School of Nuclear Engineering is proud to present the One Award to Dr. Terry L. Grimm. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Grimm.
I will say a few words, yes. Okay, let's see. So, right here we go. So after that, it's going to be a little hard. Let's see. No, this is quite an honor for the award. I really appreciate this from the department. It's interesting how things come around. My undergrad degree was initially you're learning about nuclear reactors, how to build a reactor. In our days, back in the 80s, it was still how do you license and build a reactor? How would you actually go through the design work? Then I went off with all the things you just heard. That's charged particles, electromagnetic fields. I went into actually went to a different area. Wasn't sure I'd really be involved with uranium again. Things have an interesting twist the way they go around. The company now, where we're at, our big opportunity is to take our superconducting accelerator and use that just as a neutron source. So we are now building a subcritical reactor, and this couldn't have been done without what I learned here at Purdue and without even the help. That's a good point of it. So 2 months ago, I was in Washington, D.C. at the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. You're at their headquarters. It's pretty scary to go in there. And as I'm walking in, when I'm going to talk to the people, we just had Purdue here. They were getting their license approved for their reactor. And they're like, that's where I did my degree. And they're like, we get talking, just right away the comfort was there and the understanding that a nuclear engineer was talking through these safety issues to build our subcritical assembly. So it's been very neat to see our machine. We've loaded our reactor. We've now got your group involved. Robert Bean's student's going to be joining us this summer, and we're going to be looking forward to. We need the help. We need the help on the measurements and the know-how. So it's been neat seeing things come full circle and continue this research and this opportunity to make. In our case, we split the atoms not for power, but to the atoms themselves. When you split them in half, that is the medical isotopes that are so valuable. So everyone else talks about, that's where we can help. Everyone else talks about, this nuclear waste is horrible. We say, wait a second, every one of those atoms are valuable. Here's our medical isotopes. So thank you very much.
Our second 2017 Outstanding Nuclear Engineer Award recipient is Dr. Robert Hill. Dr. Hill graduated from Purdue University with a Bachelor of Science degree in 1984, a master's degree in 1986, and a PhD in 1987, all in nuclear engineering. Dr. Robert N. Hill is a technical director of the Nuclear Engineering Division of Argonne National Laboratory. He has been head of the Nuclear Systems Analysis Department with supervision of research groups working on reactor physics analysis, advanced modeling and simulation, fuel cycle and systems dynamics modeling, criticality safety, and nuclear data. He has worked at Argonne National Laboratory for the last 22 years with research focused on reactor physics, fast reactor core design, plutonium disposition, and waste management. Dr. Hill is National Technical Director for multi-laboratory fast reactor R&D activities in current U.S. Department of Energy programs. This work includes modeling and simulation, advanced structural materials, energy conversion technology, nuclear data, and system integration. He also serves as U.S. Technical Representative for the Generation 4 sodium-cooled fast reactor. His previous program contributions include extensive transmutation and fuel cycle analysis activities in the DOE Advanced Fuel Cycle Initiative. For his outstanding research on nuclear reactors and his technical leadership in a major national laboratory, the School of Nuclear Engineering is proud to present the One Award to Dr. Robert N. Hill. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Hill.
Say just a few words here. I'd like to thank you for the honor of receiving this reward tonight. And I'd like to acknowledge just the contributions to my life and my career of several of the staff and faculty from Purdue University. In particular, Professors Kleichman and Ott, who were my thesis advisors during my work here and really mentored me during my years at Purdue so that I was able to go to Argonne and be able to contribute on the national programs there. And I'd just like to thank the current faculty who are here for continuing the tradition for Purdue and for the excellent top quality programs that are done here. Thank you.
Our final One Award recipient is Captain James F. McCarthy, Jr. Captain McCarthy graduated from Purdue University with a Bachelor of Science degree in nuclear engineering in 1979. He is also a distinguished graduate of the Air War College and has an MBA from Marymount College. Captain McCarthy is currently the Assistant Deputy Chief of Naval Operations for integration of capabilities and resources on the staff of the Chief of Naval Operations, where he supervises Navy warfare requirements, allocates resources, plans programs, and ensures integration of planning, programming, budgeting, and assessments within OPNAV and the management echelon subordinate to the Chief of Naval Operations. He entered the Senior Executive Service after 28 years as a Navy nuclear-trained surface warfare officer. He retired from active duty as a captain. As an SES, Captain McCarthy has served as the Deputy Director for Warfare Integration on the CNO staff, the U.S. Principal to the Maritime Theater Missile Defense Forum, and as the Chairman, NATO Naval Armaments Group. His naval service included command of Pre-Commissioning Unit DDG-75 and then USS Donald Cook, DDG-75. His major surface command was USS Lake Champlain, CG-57, where he also served as the Air Warfare Commander for the Stennis Battle Group. His awards and honors include the Defense Superior Service Medal, Navy Superior Civilian Award, Meritorious Civilian Service Award, Legion of Merit, Joint Meritorious Service Medal, Meritorious Service Medal, Navy Commendation Medal, Navy Achievement Medal, appointment into the Purdue University Old Masters Program, and member of the Purdue University Tri-Service ROTC Hall of Fame. He also received the highest decoration in France, the National Order of the Legion of Honor, at the rank of Chevalier Knight for the flawless performance of one's trade and exceeding ordinary expectations. For his contribution to naval strategy, budget planning, program development, and international security, the School of Nuclear Engineering is proud to present the One Award to Captain James F. McCarthy, Jr. Please join me in welcoming Captain McCarthy.
Um, who'd have thought? My wife was a captive audience on the way to Purdue here for about 12 hours in the car, so she got to listen to the speech I was about to give. And it took about 12 hours to get through it. She reminded me of a story about a guy. Everybody know who Edward Everett is? If you do, raise your hand. He was a principal speaker at a cemetery commemoration in November of 1863. He spoke for about 2 hours. The guy that followed him spoke for about 5 minutes. His name was Abraham Lincoln. I think everybody remembers him, right? So she reminded me that, when you're going to speak, follow the 3 B's: be humble, be brief, and be seated. I can't say enough about what Purdue has done for me over the course of my career. I'm just absolutely amazed by my compatriots and the accomplishments they've had, and I was just an operator. I operated nuclear reactors. I didn't design them. I didn't do theoretical work. But I found that everywhere I went, everybody who knew I was a Purdue grad gave me an assumption of competence because they knew about Purdue. And that's what I thank Purdue the most for in getting me ready for life as it came. And the other great thing about Purdue was that's where I met my wife of 38 years. So all good things come from Purdue. So thank you very much, and I appreciate this.
Thank you to all our awardees. I ask that you please join me in congratulating again our 2017 Outstanding Nuclear Engineer Award recipients. And now we welcome Anna back to the podium.
To our 1 award recipients, we are truly proud of all of your achievements. You are an inspiration to all of the undergraduate and graduate students in this room, as well as future generations of Boilermakers. We request our 1 award recipients to gather for a group photo on the side of the podium area. Thank you for being a part of tonight's special events. Have a good evening and safe travels.